What is up, everybody? How we doing today? My name is Joe, aka Cool Runnings. I use he, him pronouns, and welcome to the Wednesday, the pre-turkey day, welcome to the pre-lift. Welcome to the prologue, to the pre-lift, to the post-log, to the epilogue, to the overlog, to the check out my log, check out my lift. How are we doing? Hello everyone. Hello Belle, hello Gaston, hello Moon, hello Para, hello Tom, hello. Chris, Butters, hi. And One Tree, welcome in. You don't have to get the hindsight. You don't get to have hindsight, but don't ask me. Are we opening up stream and talking about reincarnation and cycles of life and death? Because we can do that. I'm down. You know, like if I'm gonna go like share some time with family and like eat a big meal, I'm cool with sparking up conversations about the long-term status of what happens to our souls. I would, you know. If you haven't taken your turkey out of the freezer yet, then you're having ham. That's pretty much it. Or you're having a very unfortunate turkey because it's not gonna be thawed. At least it's not gonna be thawed proper. You can run it under the sink all you want. You can do all that biz if you feel like it, if it's available to you. But it's not gonna be of the same quality that it could possibly be if you had followed the instructions in the damn bag. Gene. Ooh, you're saying ham's the better choice? I suppose ham is a little more versatile. You can put it in the dryer. That's a good idea. That's a solid choice. Why don't you just, hey everyone, instead of deep frying your turkey this year, just throw it in the dryer. Spin cycle. You can make it go ba-dump for 2 full hours. And you know what? It would probably be just unsafe enough to actually cause a problem. Stick the turkey in the microwave. Put it in the toaster. Can we think of some other places that it would be ill-advised to put a toaster? Talk about existential stuff. Good thing it's Green Wednesday. That's right. Happy Green Wednesday, everyone. Happy Drinksgiving and happy Green Wednesday. If you are someone who partakes in any sort of substance, today's the day for you. I'm going to call it Pre's-giving. Oh, I haven't put pre in here yet. Dark meat turkey, better than ham, better than white meat turkey. I would say that. I would follow that. I'd say goose is the better choice, but that ain't popular in North America. I mean, goose tends to be pretty greasy. Isn't it pretty greasy? This is what I understand about goose. Excuse me, little goose. Phoebe wants to help. She says, yes, Father, I heard you crinkle the bag to close it. And now you will not be able to get rid of me for this entire stream until you give me some of that dank treat. Not now, Evie. Go on, girly. Go upstairs. Go on. I love you. Go on. You can't just be like giving out treats here and there. I can do drugs today? Why not? You can cook. Sorry, just the phasing of that was, I could do drugs? Why not a turkey? Turkey is drugs. Turkey is a depressant. Welcome in, Para. Like to do venison and seafood for Turkey Day sometime. That sounds like fun. I wouldn't mind like doing, like, I don't know. Not drugs. Tabukin, hello. I think venison. I think venison. Tabs. Oh, hello, Para. May I ask you, Para, for a couple of shouts? May I please have a shout for Tab's voice when you can at your leisure? Could I also get a shout for Paul STL at your leisure? Y'all, please go and check out our friends Tabs and Paul. Tabs, how you doing? Paul, how are your mons? JK, I know how your mons are. I know exactly how your mons are. You know what I'm gonna do? If we're gonna talk about this stuff, hang on. I just wanna hang on. Stream. We're just gonna we're gonna turn on the mature warning if we're gonna talk about Green Wednesday. Wiglet, use hydro pump. But hey, happy Wednesday, everyone. Regardless of your celebrating, I think we can all celebrate that we're partway through the week. We are strictly at the halfway point. We are firmly at the halfway point. Oh, what's that? Is that follow? Huh? Or are those biddies? Who goes there? Ilio. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Run Club. Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. Not playing it right now? Nope, not at all. Feeling a bit better. Had COVID last week. Boss said I couldn't go to work this week. Now fiance is sick. Ah, Tabs, that's so rough. Are y'all gonna be able to like feed yourselves? Hit me up with a DM if you're gonna struggle. Afraid I won't be allowed to join any festivities tomorrow. Ah, Tabs, I'm so sorry. Belle, thank you for the biddies. Thank you for the 5 biddies. I don't know why I didn't throw an alert. Ugh. I thought I had biddies alerts set up. We're down to like 5. Maybe I accidentally set the threshold too high. All right, we're warming up. Ooh. You know what one of the best things about working in HR is? The day before any holiday, people really like to just like shovel stuff onto your plate. And you know what? I can't even be mad about it. Like I want you to. I want you to do that. If it makes you feel better about going on vacation. Who was there? Juanita. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Run Club. Ooh. Pleased to have you. We're getting stoked for Turkey Day here.
Run.
Excuse you? Who's running? Thank you for the hundo biddies. Thanks, Belle. I have a few things here. Just need to figure out what we're going to end up doing. I appreciate you. Of course, Tabs. I mean it. I mean it. Getting stoked to make my cranberry sauce with bourbon and orange. Should I just... Okay. Is it like... Is it against the code to like do up the jellied cranberry sauce? Is that against the rules? To like add stuff to jellied cranberry sauce? Because I think everyone in my family is all about that jelly. I'm gonna walk into family Thanksgiving and say, I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I don't think you're ready for this. My contribution came in a can, you'll deal with it. Nice deep squat, open up the hips. And we'll touch down and push the hips back. Get those hammies warmed up. Whoa, these deads are going to be something else today. Coworker made me mad and I told her off, so I need to unwind. Hey, Tom, you can unwind here. This is a good spot to unwind. What's the best side? Stuffing excluded. I feel like you got to exclude mashed potatoes too. If we're going to say like best side, removing stuffing, and if we're going to remove anything, you have to remove mashed potatoes along with stuffing. Because mashed potatoes are too good and they are too versatile to be fully considered. I want to make a cheese ball, but it's been a long time. How about a butt ball? How about a butt ball? Scalloped potatoes are different. Scalloped potatoes are not as much of a blank slate, you know? So here's the thing. I'm fully aware that some people may judge me for this, but it's green bean casserole for me. It's 100% green bean casserole. Green bean casserole has to be on that plate. Whoa. We need that GBC. Green bean casserole, cheap ass mushroom soup, as a base. Just like miserable with crispy onions. We're not going halfway on this. If you're gonna do it Midwest, you better use that cheap condensed soup garbage. Scallop potatoes are good though. Little red potatoes all mashed with the skin. Some mashy reds. Hello, Joe. Hope everything's shaping up for an excellent Thanksgiving for you and all the cool runners. Surely grateful for the time, great humor. Oh, thank you. This concludes my once annual serious and affectionate message. Well, thank you so much, Micah. I hope you also have a great Thanksgiving. I hope that you also have a relaxing time. Even if the food's not great, even if your conversations with family aren't super good, I hope that you enjoy the time off. I hope you get a little time off. Doing a fennel celery salad with olive tapenade this year for a new veg to try. Ooh, okay. Okay, that's fancy as hell. Are you serving that up with crackers? My fave is sweet potato souffle. We have not really done souffles in the household. Maybe we should be more open to that. Happy Drinksgiving, heck yeah. Happy Drinksgiving. Happy Green Wednesday. It's like Black Friday. It's like Cyber Monday, but with green stuff. Spinach. Happy Spinach Wednesday. That's what we're referring to, I believe. Get a little more light. Casting on our dead. Just a wee bit more. Ooh. How's everyone's work week going? For those of you who are done after today, oh, I don't want to do pauses. I don't want to. Sweet potato with marshmallows and cinnamon and sugar. Oh. See, I'm all about putting sweet potatoes in dessert form. Although I know a few people who are very strongly opposed to the idea. Talk about putting marshmallows and sweet potatoes, they want to slap you. Mulberry, welcome in, welcome back. Thank you. Hope you have a great day. Put an IV, insert directly into my veins. Put it directly in my veins. Oh, hello, Mrs. J. Todd. Welcome in, welcome back. Happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. That sounds so good. See, I like, okay. Here's my deal. One, this thing is not behaving as it should. I am very pro sweet potato. I have people in my life who are very anti-sweet potato. I am at odds with those people. Finally home when you're streaming. Yay! I love it. How you been? How you been? I've been keeping up with general things on the J-Tots, but hope you're well. I have to tell a taxpayer that a trip to Vegas and an 8K hotel charge isn't something they can pay as a rent paid expense. Oh no. Oh wow. Or can claim, yeah. I mean, that feels like the definition of shoot your shot. Submitting a Vegas claim is the definition of shoot your shot, in my opinion. Taking notes for my future wealthy self. When I have lots of money, sorry, Tabs. No pepes. I don't want to block Kira's stuff, but Perf. Is that a thing? PayPace? Oh boy. Tabs, I can send you some messages about it if you'd like. Had some UK friends seriously question marshmallow on sweet potatoes. Is like, look, you just gotta trust me. Stairs and black. I mean, yeah. 100%. No, Tabs, you're not big dumb. You're not big dumb. If it hasn't come up yet for you, you're not big dumb. Like, I don't even like bring it up in other people's streams because it's their space. Canada works under an honor system. With exceptions, the worst that usually happens is the claim is removed. You have to pay the difference of the balance. No, it's okay, Tabs. Can you send me a DM to remind you to, or to remind me to like send you some stuff? Because it's important, right? Like I don't want to just like shut people down without explaining why. Thank you. But yes, I mean, no, I mean, I very much see it that way. Like, it's weird. Like, did y'all know about the major shift in independent claims that happened in taxes? Like, I don't know. Like at this point, it was like 30 years ago. Like 30 years ago. Where I want to say 250,000 children disappeared in the United States Internal Revenue Service. Oh no, it's okay. It's yeah, fair, it's fine. Sweet potato apologists. You can prepare sweet potatoes any way you want. But yeah, so basically, it used to be in the US, when you did your taxes, you could claim dependents. And you didn't have to provide any demographic information on your dependents. But now, every time you claim a human being as a dependent, you need to include their social security number or some form of identification that proves they are an actual human being. And so back in the 90s, when they implemented that rule, the first year that they put it into practice and started running audits, I think it is 250,000 children disappeared. It was the largest human disappearance, and it was a big deal, right? I think that was like where the current fear around the IRS came from. Because it was 100% like, oh, people are paying attention to this now. Because the IRS used to just be like some, like very back of the house bureaucratic entity that no one saw. Like people still had to file their taxes, but there wasn't any clear, like, there wasn't as much of a clear connection between people and the IRS. And then after that rule went into effect and a couple of others, that's when like you started hearing people like make jokes about getting audited and like actually being afraid of getting audited. And that's why a lot of tax preparation services make dickloads of money off of audit protection. You say 30 years ago, and I'm like, the 19th. Nope, it's not. Ain't that disappointing? They didn't exist. They went to Narnia. Exactly. They're now clearly in the kingdom of Narnia. For a short time, everyone went to go hang out with King what's his hell. What's the name of the lion? Was it like Atlan or something? Ah. Copernicus? That wasn't it. I remember everyone lying about the dependence, and I'm like, how do I remember this? And it's because it was alive. Aslan? Was it Aslan? Someone has to remember. I can't remember if those books got, pretty sure they didn't get canceled. Hang tight, friends. Welcome back. Sorry about it. I thought I was getting a work call, but it was actually the gym that I kind of I'm not going to say I used them, because I was genuinely curious what the inside of the place looked like. But when I met up with a buddy to get a lift in, we went to a commercial gym, took advantage of their free pass. Oh my! Zachbot! What is up, Raiders? How we doing? Thundergun, hello. Gaston, welcome back. How we doing, Raiders? Welcome in. Zach, how you doing, you big yoked hunk of man? Raiders, I hope you enjoyed sitting on Zach's shoulders. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Joe. Go by Cool Runnings here on Twitch. Use he, him pronouns. Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, we lift weights. Tuesdays, Sundays, we play video games. Sundays, wait, hold on. Nope, I already said Sundays. Anyway, we're lifting weights today. We're going to change the song. How was the lift today? How was the lift? I hope you had a good time. You big yoke. Wait, Tabs, you spend $25 driving to work? It's ridiculous. Raiders, make sure you're taking care of yourselves. Grab a drink, grab a snack, grab a rest, grab a cuppa. Do what you gotta do to make sure you're feeling good. If you gotta go, Zach, I understand. I know how it be. If you're hanging out, welcome in. How's your day? As I was telling my one of my coworkers before I logged off to do the lift, I was like, I'm gonna go lift now. So I feel like I've done 3 days worth of work in 4 hours. So I'm sorry that I wasn't chatty in your stream today, Zach. But I was there. I was there. I saw everything. I heard everything. I saw everything. Welcome in, Marcus. Thank you for sharing your story. To Disney World on the toll roads. Disney World is such a money pit. They'll just take all your money. Hope the workout's going well, Joe. Oh, Thundergun is going great so far. We haven't actually started doing pause deadlifts, so so far we're doing okay. I'm gonna just the slightest bit. Got to pay the toll. You got to pay the toll. You got to pay to exist around these parts. Around these parts, you just got to pay if you wanna be, you know. But Zach, the morning's going well. It's been a busy one for sure. Oh my gosh, I cannot write numbers. Wait, I think I'm supposed to do 4. Yeah. Next week is 3x3. This week is 4x4. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving Day also, Marcus. And I hope your mom has a nice birthday. Excuse you? Excuse you? Oh, I gotta do band pulls. Oh no, it's okay, Tabs. It's okay. As mentioned, the moment we started talking about recreational drug use today, I put on the mature content thing for stream. I'm never sure of how that actually impacts my viewership, and like we keep it mostly clean. We keep it mostly clean. Or maybe I'll just turn it off again, just because I don't know. Like I also want younger people feeling like they can come in and ask for advice and like not worry about whether they're doing the wrong thing, you know? Parental guidance is advised. I ask that you speak to your parents and forge a permission slip before watching this stream. Is this not a kid's show? I don't think I sing enough for it to be a kid's show. Sorry, let me rephrase. I don't think I sing enough original songs for it to be a kid's show. I always have the mature content feature on there. I mean, just in case, right? I don't swear that much. And like what I actually say on stream, I filter. Like I don't read everything in chat word for word all the time. Type and delete a lot of messages to keep up with the vibe because I feel like I have to, but to be respectful. Thank you, Gaston. Bob Ross of fitness. That's if I'm allowed to carry that title, I will absolutely take it. I will absolutely take it. There. I need you to work on your original song content. So I sang kind of an original song earlier. I cannot remember how it went. Oh no, it was I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I don't think you're ready for this. My contribution to Thanksgiving is a pre-prepared can. I'm no Beyonce. I'll never claim to be. Lift some little trees. And you know what? However your lift goes today, I'm glad you made it out here. Every day's a new opportunity to build something fresh, to build something new. And sometimes it's not going to be perfect, but that's okay. You grab a new canvas, you start a new workout, and you try it over again. Doesn't sound very PG. It is, though. I'm talking about cranberry jelly. I'm talking about jellied cranberry sauce. Some people that would only say some degen things on chat, so I want them to be able to feel free and fly like the peacocks they are. No, I mean, you know, I don't know. We try to set the tone a decent amount around here. I don't feel like, for the most part, anything we talk about goes into 18 and up. And unless we're, you know, making reference to the use of some substances, which largely public opinion has now changed on. One more. Time for band pulse. I'm dizzy, but I'm okay now. Hold on. Now I'm okay. Okay. I feel like joking with Mr. Rogers. Nice and everyone loves him. So that clip of him flipping off the camera in a fun, joking way. Casserole? Oh no. Mr. Rogers was a badass military sniper, fully tatted up. He, like, you know, when I was doing the cosplay thing, I did some reading up on him, watched a documentary, and like initially the idea for his show that he pitched got rejected, and then he found someone who was willing to give him funding And it caught on after like 20 episodes. Zach, you're too kind. You're too kind. I feel like I'm kind of boring, but whew. Bob Ross was in the Air Force, right? He was. From what I understand, he was a pretty demanding drill sergeant in the Air Force. But I think, like, I don't know, think about military service is that it prepares you for life in like a lot of really important ways. Like we talked about discipline yesterday, and serving is one thing that will absolutely build discipline in a human. Oh, Moon, it's okay. Welcome back. Did you see what I posted in Discord about Okami? See, like, that's the thing. Is like it's just, I think it's an imposter syndrome thing, or just like these occasional thoughts of when I'm interacting with folks IRL or like at parties, and like I don't just want to talk about weightlifting or running because some people just don't want to talk about it. But then like I don't want to like talk too much about Twitch. I appreciate that. Thank you, friends. So Moon, I bought Okami HD because it was on sale, but I also bought Graveyard Keeper. Para, have a great lurk, by the way. But yeah, like, I just feel like a lot of the things that I do that are like my hobbies that are very like important to me, that feel like interesting when I'm doing them and sharing them, don't feel as applicable to like having conversations with folks in that real life setting. But I fully I fully know that it's like me getting in my own head about it, right? I also think that sometimes just like being kind of muscular does intimidate people. Like I don't want it to be, but I think some folks just like, what if I say the wrong thing to this guy? Like, is he gonna Hulk out on me? Get wrecked, welcome in, welcome back. How you doing? Happy Wednesday. Jeff's still hesitant or not entirely comfortable saying how I stream workouts and talking to people. I'm sure I will over time. I'm getting a little more comfortable with it. Like, people don't ask, like, very rarely do people ask a lot of probing questions, you know? Have a good check. Have a good check, Tabs. Was there a game stream yesterday? There was. We played Pokemon. We played some Trombone Champ, and then we played Pokemon. I know what you mean. Feel all your conversation topics are Twitch and fitness related and really niche. I'm pretty shy unless it's a topic I know about. It's like, wow, video games, working out, and horror movies. Yeah. And like, I can still find commonalities with other folks. Like, I like asking people questions about like what they do, and I don't know. I feel like I'm good at meeting new people, and sometimes I really struggle to keep up with folks that I'm kind of like in the middle with. You know, we're not like long-term friends, but. Bob Beauregard, welcome back. Yeah, you mentioned last time you changed your name from Juice WRLD. Well, it's good to see you, Get Wrecked. Have you been getting it in today? Did you get a workout in? How you liking the new Pokemon? I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It was really hard to not like sit on the couch and play last night. I had to get some studying done after I finished stream and hang out with wifey. Oh no, it's okay. Have a good lurk. Hierarch, welcome in. Welcome in. I never like talking about this sort of thing when people I don't know ask me stuff like, how much do you bench? Yeah. Like, I don't know. Whenever I get the question from someone, and it's not often, thankfully, like when someone asks me about my numbers, I kind of know like that they don't necessarily, and don't anyone take this the wrong way. If like I'm meeting someone new and they ask about my numbers, and if it's got a certain tone to it, I read it as like, that just feels like a little bit of a grasping at straws thing. Like, how much do you lift, bro? Like, I don't know. I don't know, but it seems like it's a good question, so I don't know why I'm getting in my head about it. Got a good shoulder workout. Dope. I'm doing some rear delt raises today, but nothing too pushy on shoulders. Some Shovel Knight. Glad you're enjoying the new Pokemon, Joe. I like it too. Thundergun, who's your team right now? Who do you got? Or who are some of your faves? I like to ask people what they do instead of saying what I do. I always get the same questions each time. I'd rather someone tell me something new. Well, and I also think like that's how you be a good conversationalist, is you ask more than you tell. But like I also love it when I'm talking to someone and I ask them questions and they really open up, you know? There's a balance, and I think that balance is really hard to strike. Three. Ha. Ooh. Huh. People ask how much I lift. I just say, a lot. A lot. We're good. Might be regular on the Fable streams if I manage. So that's going to be, Fable 3 is going to start maybe this Sunday. Maybe next Sunday. I didn't know about. Yeah. Lechonk. We have a Lechonk emote. Not we, but everyone we. Got my PR up on OHP. Nice. Oh, that's so great. I don't do barbell OHP. I know I might get big if I do it, but I had like one shoulder injury, and since then, all I do is dumbbell shoulder work. I cannot get over my, I can't get over my mental feelings around it, you know? But I'm so glad we got a Lechonk emote. Like, of course Twitch was going to add a Pokemon. Should have known. We should have known. Thundergun has Gengar, Arcanine, Meowscarada, and Staraptor. Ooh. I was looking at, I just got rid of Fletchinder on my team. Bradley, how we doing? Looking amazing and positively buff. That's so kind of you. How you doing? Twitch did it. Yep. Yep, it's a global emote. Oh, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. These deadlifts are testing me right now. That's the only thing that's maybe less great. Every week for 9 weeks, I got to do pause deadlifts. And every time I do pause deadlifts, I mean, they're great for me. They really are, because I was really struggling with takeoff, breaking the floor. Quayposh, welcome in. There's not any other Twitch emotes that they added yet, but I don't know if they will add more. Going to the gym later because it's a half day for me today. Yes. Yeah, we got an early release today. And instead of like starting the day at the time that most people would normally start the day, I just did my normal early start. And I need to get back and work a little bit, but yeah, I'm gonna be done with work 2 to 3 hours early today. Well, 2 hours basically. Whew. Is life treating you well? No, it's been a while since I've been around. It's been good. It's been good. The new job is it's demanding for sure. I'm certainly like, I'm getting a lot more, it's more challenging, and I've appreciated that a lot. I continue to learn so much, but I am earning my paycheck, that's for sure. Snowbeard, how we doing? Happy Odin's Day. Hope your week's going well. It's going great. It's going great. We're gearing up for Thanksgiving with some family. Gonna go visit some folks that I haven't seen in like 6 months. Maybe have a couple bevies. We're bringing the dog along and she gets to play with all the other dogs. It's gonna be like 5 dogs running around at Thanksgiving. Why does my team leader have a meeting to prep for the meeting at 1 p.m.? Oh boy. Maybe they just want to make sure that there's nothing left, you know? That like once you're done with that meeting, it's just like no further business. Or they're worried about not being on the same page. Really good to hear. Congrats on the new job. Came out to say hello and give a compliment. Hope you have a wonderful day. Hey, Bread, thank you so much. If you want to let us know how you've been doing, I'd love to hear it. But I know if you got to get going, you got to get going. That's A-okay. But I didn't even ask. How the heck are you? That dog sounds awesome. Yeah, I don't know if they have a fenced-in backyard, so I'm a little nervous to let Evie go. So I may end up like, I don't know what we're going to do. She may end up having to stay inside while the other dogs that are a little more trustworthy with recall get to play outside. C-suite executives. People always prolong it in the end. Yeah. I mean, like as I've been trying to get better about meetings as I've gotten deeper into my professional career. And somehow, still, at the end of most meetings, I am the only person who is going like, okay, so what are the action items? Like, what are the roles that everyone has after this meeting is over? And it's just like, I don't know if no one else wants to say it or what. Dan! 23 months! Holy Christ, on a bike! Oh man, Dan, thank you so much, my friend. How are you doing? How's Babby Sheep? How's Babby Sheep? How's dad life? I know you probably gotta go. 23 months. You mad lad. Payback, welcome in. Came running. That's right. Been much better lately. Went through a bit of a rough patch with work life, but I'm doing all right now. Oh, glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear things are on the up. Glad to hear things are on the up. I'm gonna hike up my shorts a little bit. That has nothing to do with anything that just happened in chat. I just feel like hiking up my shorts a little bit. I want to show some leg. I've been working on my quads. I still have runner legs, but I'm working on them. We're working on them. You know what? Let's do dumpy cam. Not total dumpy cam, but maybe like pseudo dumpy cam, you know? We can gotcha. Woo! Does that work for everyone? Oh, thank you, Bradley. I appreciate you. I wasn't fishing, I promise. I promise. But yeah, I feel like every organization has is always working on their meeting etiquette and rules. Zach, have a great day. Bread, have a great day. Have a great holiday. Zach, if I don't see you, have a great holiday. Enjoy it. All right, now everyone gets to see my terrible, terrible wedge. And I'm not referring to my wedgie. One. How'd those look? I still got to get my breathing right on those. I feel like I finished a set of pauses and I see the world in 60 FPS for like 10 seconds. I don't know what I mean by that. Whew. Perhaps my central nervous system was not prepared for this today. We have one more to go. Should I just set the stream title to Joe complains about paused deadlifts? That's all that's happening. I don't want to lie to anybody. Oh, one more. No. I'm allowed to complain. Okay. They're smelly and I dislike them. They're smelly and I dislike them. I've learned to love deadlifts, but boy, picking that stuff up like right off the ground. Just this morning, I felt like my shoulder workout was not as strong as it was last week. I'm sore now already. Ooh. See, the thing is, I think I was in a deficit yesterday. I really, just like schedule, I don't think I met my macros. I don't think I got enough carbs. So I might be dragging a little bit today. And it's not like a one-to-one thing, you know? It's a number of things. I slept a little more. I almost got 8 hours of sleep last night. I almost got a full 8 hours. Usually I'm closer to 7, so that's pretty good. It's pretty good for me. Ooh, give this just a moment's more rest. Totally notice on days after I may not have eaten a lot of calories and protein, the workout isn't the best. Yeah, and I've heard people say that it's like our athletic trainer back in ye old high school would always tell us that like it's 2 to 3 days before the game. Like obviously the day before is important and the day of is important, but your real preparation comes 2 to 3 days before. 8 hours is great. Check all sleep. All the time I watch. Oh, nice. See, I take mine off when I sleep because like I'll like end up, because you know, like it's got the heart rate monitor on it, right? And that little light. And I'll like be sleeping soundly. Then I'll end up with like my hand next to my face and I'll just get like this green beeping and I start having nightmares about aliens abducting me in my sleep. So I take off my watch when I sleep. That's not the entire reason. I charge it at night. But does that work for you, Thundergun? Like, do you get a good read on things? Rionic, welcome back, welcome in. I don't check my sleep, usually get about 6 hours a night. Thought I'd get more because I stopped napping, but no luck. Maybe it's not a dream. I mean, the chances that you have been abducted by aliens are not zero. The chance that you have not been, the chance that you've been abducted by aliens in the middle of the night is not zero. It could happen. Works for me, I get to get a really good read. That's nice. Yeah, I've been thinking about trying to do it, especially on like, I don't know, nights when I feel particularly restless. Like I try to read before bed to help me, but what's going on today? Oh, you know, a little bit of lift. Got an early release from work, so I got to go back to work for a little bit after this, but not nearly as long as I would have to normally. I got a ton of stuff done before I started doing my lift, but I have a feeling a bunch of people are going to send me emails in this 2-hour period. And hopefully they aren't expecting anything before 3 o'clock today. But have you seen Dark City? It will probably make you sleep great tonight. Happy Pete, welcome in, welcome back. And I have a feeling, just the slightest feeling, small feeling, slight. I think you're yanking my chain right now. I think you're yucking my yoke, yoinking my yuck, yakking my yerk. Little bit. I need to get into reading some scary manga before I go to bed. If you remember, but in the 90s, all media had me convinced that I was going to be abducted by aliens. That was a fun time. It really was a fun joke at the time, wasn't it? And now that we have people who are like deeply embedded in conspiracy theories, it doesn't really seem so funny anymore, does it? The internet being the way it is now, I guess it's not as much of a draw, is it? All right. Flip. Scary man butt is great. I do love scary man butt. Malik, are you serious? Were those good? Do you dig those? My man, how are you doing? Uzumaki. What's the one about people crawling into holes? So these are paused deadlifts, Rionik. Malik, how are you doing, sir? If I can type right now, if I get out of my dizzy zone. So you look a lot more stable now. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. They're starting to feel good. They're starting to feel good. Uzumaki is about a hole inside people's heads. Origami fault is about a hole in the wall that people crawl into. The enigma of the origami. That's right. And the meme is like, this is my hole. It was made for me. Y'all, if you want to see a big, beautiful body on a man with a heart of gold, go follow Malik, please. Go get on that. Go get on that right now. He's big, he's strong. He's a good dude. But yeah, Rionik, I would say deadlifts are definitely important, right? They're important in the sense that, like, as far as compound lifts go, they are some of the, I don't want to say difficult, but they're pretty demanding, right? Because it is, if you're doing a proper deadlift, you're engaging the entire posterior chain from your lower back all the way down through your feet. They're great for your core. They build a lot of really good foundational strength around your spine. And really, as far as like lifting goes, stuff burns a lot of calories. Ooh. If calorie burn is something that you're interested in with your lifts, deadlifts are a great thing to work in. Some people talk about deadlifts as being too dangerous, but that's largely because there is I would say it is the lift that is most at risk of people 100% ego lifting and like throwing their backs out. But it's good, it's powerful. Can help with explosiveness. I have experienced, after doing deadlifts for like a year, my like occasional back pain has all but gone away. Like, you know, I'll still feel it a little bit if I really overdo it on something. But since I've been deadlifting with good form, I don't get weird rando back soreness. Mike out here calling you small. He ain't calling me small. Quav, welcome in. Welcome in, Quav. As much as I love Rhythm Heaven Fever, we're gonna bump out. Smoke and mirrors, don't trust these filters. Kind of weak and scared to try something like that. Just start with lower weight, right? When I was teaching Wifey how to do deadlifts, we were working with 10 pounds on either side of the bar. So 85 pounds. And like, while 85 pounds might feel like a lot, if you were to do just like a completely bad form lift of anything off the ground, chances are you might be able to pick something up that's 85 pounds as long as it's like concentrated and balanced, which is what a barbell would be. So look into it. Do a little research on form. Anyone who's thinking about getting into deadlifts and or working on their squat form, learned about hip hinge. I swear, y'all, putting time into understanding hip hinge, not just understanding it, but actually practicing doing it, changed the way that I approach fitness. Like, there's a lot of memes about it. Hierarch, thank you for the hydrate. I'm actually gonna drink water. I'm not done with my pre yet. But like, you learn how to hip hinge and like put dedicated practice towards it for like a couple of weeks, everything's gonna feel so much better. I mean, even like squats will feel better, deadlifts will feel better, lunges will feel better, because you catch yourself rounding your back. So hip hinge, and I'm just gonna take off my belt when I'm done deadlifting. Hip hinge is basically the movement that your body is supposed to do when you're picking up something heavy, right? So you'll always hear like safety, like if you've ever worked at a workplace where, you know, they talk about safe lifting, like pretty much anything in retail is gonna do this, right? Like we are just kind of, and I'm gonna say lazily, right? Because it's not your fault that you were lazily trained to pick things up. It's just like what you would do, right? So if like there's something on the ground in front of me, like I'm just gonna like reach over and pick it up, right? Like this is what I'm, like it's really hard for me to not hip hinge when I do this because I'm so like, you know, but I'm gonna like bend my back down, I'm gonna grab the thing and I'm gonna pick it up. So hip hinge is basically the idea of anytime you are going down, you are pushing your hips back and allowing that to control your movement. So a really good, like a perfect hip hinge on a squat or a deadlift involves like full, like almost full straightness from the top of your spine down to your back as you're going down, right? So if you see people squat and they take the bar and they just like go down like this and then they go up, right? I mean, I suppose that is a movement, right? But that's not a good squat. A good squat with a hip hinge involves dropping the hips back, keeping that nice like straightness in the spine, and then pushing up through the posterior chain. So like what hip hinge is essentially is like the difference between like this and this, right? Drop it low. Remind me on chest day that have a form question for you. Ooh, absolutely. I mean, you can do points for that if you really want me to drop it low, but please don't. Not right now, don't do it. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Oh, I love you, baby. Don't do me like that. Little baby, better watch yourself. Or you gonna get hurt. Someone gonna tell you lies. Turn around and say goodbye. Don't do me like that. Welcome to the Tom Petty Variety Hour. My name is Tom Petty. Andy, hello. Yeah, clip it if you like. I'm accumulating these points for something. Yeah, you already got VIP, so. I have completely lost track of how many points different individuals have. I know some people have, there are some streams that do like 100,000 points to like stop the stream, right? And all that. Probably so I can just say $250,000. $1 million. But you're welcome, Rionic. Today I learned I did hip hinge when I had a suture in my back. Oh, you like had to learn how to lift properly when that happened? Is that what you mean? All right. We'll do this first warm-up set. Ooh, oh, that's a cold bench. That's a cold bench on my back. Ooh. Hello, shoulders and upper pectorals. I see you are upset. Shout out to Joe's shorts for being colorful. Oh, sorry. Hey, did you know? Why are they upset? They're just a little tired, you know. I think the real of it is that they're a little burned out. Hey, what are you doing? The nerve of that dumbbell rolling off like that. Yeah, I'm planning a deload for next week. So I am definitely at that point where I need one. One, halfway through the program. Huzzah. Two, starting to feel a little burned out. And that's okay, it happens. All right, we'll run some of those next set. I gotta swap things out. Did it all the time even when picking up something because I couldn't move otherwise. Oh, so you had to. I'm doing bench press. I can ask my form question now. Doing heavier on my dumbbell press and imposter syndrome is telling me I'm only doing them because I'm doing them wrong. What's the good form for dumbbell press? Thank you. Yeah, I can help with that. Let me swap out this swap this weight out and I can talk about it. Because I'll take this opportunity to say that bench press is much more of a technical lift than anyone gives it credit for. That's right, I was gonna do 165 warm up. Because like I think that it is often just viewed as, you know, it's one of the big compounds. Theoretically, it's the easiest thing. You take the big weight that's over your chest and you push it off and then you're done. Easy peasy, right? But the truth about a bench press is that a good bench press is not just your chest. A good bench press is incorporating your chest. You're trying not to incorporate your shoulders as much, but there is going to be a little bit of engagement there, and that's why most of the time people do splits with push days in them. Kind of stop doing barbell press and only do dumbbell now. Is there a disadvantage to that? I don't think there's a disadvantage to it, unless you want to get stronger at barbell press. Like that's the big thing I would say is if you're trying to get better at like a particular lift, the only way to get better at that lift is to do it, right? So here, I'll pull this out to explain it. I got a minute. Y'all see okay? Perfect. So for a dumbbell bench, you know, don't do what I just did. I guess there's the first thing, and this is just a general tip for anyone. If you're doing like heavy dumbbell anything, make sure that you're doing a proper lift, because like you might as well train while you train, right? So if I got heavy dumbbells here, I might as well try to get like a good form lift. So that's one thing. So when you're doing a dumbbell bench press, you can arch, and it's definitely okay to arch. But with the dumbbell bench, there's a couple of schools of thought on this. One school of thought is that you really should be coming down to where this can extend down with your elbows past your chest, right? And you can get, I would say like, I'm gonna be careful about this. You can get a pretty good lift if you're coming like all the way down here, and you might get some pretty good extension, especially if you are trying to if you're focused on the aesthetics of the chest, more range of motion is going to be good. So one thing I would caution is that when you get down here, basically when your shoulders or when your elbows get past your shoulders, you are putting yourself in a risky position for shoulder injury because your hands are internally rotated and they're in this position down here where there's more of a chance for strain and injury because we're like pinched down here, right? So if you are a good dumbbell bench press, in my opinion, comes to about here, hitting around the lower chest. If I've got like these, you know, you're going to be using the like the gym dumbbells, the hex dumbbells. But if I've got like these spindle dumbbells, these spindles should be just kind of like pointing right up at my nipples or near about. And I'm going to follow this kind of like J curve as I'm coming down towards my chest and then pushing up in towards. Now a good test, and I can't do this forever, a good test is if you're feeling that squeeze when you come up, right? So if I'm coming down here and I hit the bottom of the movement, and as I'm pushing up, I'm kind of like pinching my back together a little bit, but I'm really trying to make sure that I'm flexing my chest. You're gonna get some really good muscle engagement. And that part can take some time, right? Rihanna, have a good day. Yeah, so especially, ooh, that's a really good thing. So I'm gonna stand this way to try to explain this. When you're doing dumbbell bench, you should be making this like just like when you're doing a push-up, you should have your elbows kind of at this V. Like if I'm going from the tip of my elbow up to the top of my head, I want a pyramid. If I'm out here, I might be able to push a little bit more, but I'm going to be more engaging this upper part of my shoulders. And again, putting myself at risk for injury, especially if I'm lifting heavy. So if you are pulling in and making that nice V from the bottom of your elbows up to your head, then you can press in. You're going to be able to engage your rotator cuff in a healthy way, but you'll also like, see if I can like get in front of the camera and do this. When you're here and you're pressing out, you're going to feel a lot more of that engagement on the underside of your chest and right there in the middle. Next chest day, I'll do a lot lower weight and try to work on form. Yeah, no, but let me know how it goes. Because I think like some people can do that wide, like can flay their elbows out a bit more and still be just fine. But the ultimate test, right? And I'm really scared to do this because the ultimate test of that is if you are like, if you go on your knees and you just like fall forward and put your hands out, however you catch yourself, that's how you should be doing chest presses. So if you were to like catch yourself and come down here, that's how you should be doing your chest presses. If you were to fall down and like land on your hands, you probably wouldn't flare your elbows out. You'd probably keep them close to your body, just the way our physiology works. So I hope that's helpful, if not just for Gaston, for other folks. Dan, hello. Welcome in, welcome back. How you doing, you big, beautiful man? How you brewing? How you brewing, Dan? Oh, it goes great. It goes great. I'm getting ready for Thanksgiving break. I'm getting ready to take a little time off, do a little dance, make a little love. Oh, that 200 is going to feel rough. 3 miles today. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. How'd it feel? Did you feel strong? Did you feel strong? Did you feel drunk? Did you feel like you have a solid badunkadunk? Did you feel lunk? Or, and I hope this isn't the case, did you feel wonk? I don't want anyone to feel wonk. You get nothing! You lose! Get your sorry ass out of this chocolate factory. Flex great, no pain, no dips. My lungs, though, didn't enjoy it. I didn't wonk and didn't bonk. This is the goal. This is the way. This is the goal. This is the way. But Dan, I'm so glad to hear it. I did like a last minute run yesterday. And boy howdy. I did what I could to warm up and use the limited time that, I need to replace these bands. Damn. Internally was screaming from fear. Stupid falling. Oh, Dan. Guess time, have a great meeting. You know, facing your fears is such a powerful thing. I'm really proud of you, Dan. I don't know if I say it often enough. And I hope that that it's okay coming from, you know, young man. That's my online alias in Eve Online. I'm young boy, young man, Captain Young Boy, Young Man to you. But I'm really proud of you for getting back into it. I think that would sideline a lot of people, and they just wouldn't, right? But you're committed to making it happen. You're doing something that scares you, and that's good for you, and that says a lot about you. Especially the fact that you're not entirely doing it for yourself, you know? It speaks deeply of your character. Quit running off a while now. Enough's enough, just time to face it. Hell yeah, my dude. Hell yeah. And I guess like within that, not to just do the thing that I always do, but I'm gonna do the thing that I always do. For anyone else who has like gotten an injury and like stepped away from something, I mean, I was literally just talking about the fact that I'm not doing barbell overhead press because of my past injury. But like, I don't know. I don't want to shame folks who walk away from it, but I do think it is a really powerful thing to just like get back into it. Smart way, the safe way. Are you doing anything special for Thanksgiving? Tried the neoprene style brace over tights to try to ease the chafing. It did not work. No. So like what like do you have like bone zone chafing? Sorry to put it that way. Para, welcome back. You don't have to answer that, Dan. I'm sorry. I got one set of 4 reps at 200. More calf and thigh. Gotcha. Okay. I've been fortunate, like late season, I haven't dealt with a lot of chafing. But I for a while there, like during the summer especially, I was covered in Vaseline for at least 10% of my waking hours. Welcome to the bone zone, everyone. My milky thighs don't enjoy the breaks. Gamer Gains, welcome in. Welcome in. Have I told you my tale of Ben Gay one morning? I think we've all been gay for one morning. But no, you haven't told me your tale. Got him. Do tell me your tale, though. Vaseline, to prevent chafing. As a runner, I mean, here's the thing. You don't have to be a runner. Mistook Ben Gay for my roll-on. No! Oh, no! So you were burning. Resulted in screams and a crying cold shower trying to get... that's so... Oh, my God, Dan, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. See, that was like a summer camp thing for us. That was like a summer camp dare. It's the Icy Hot Challenge. Gamer Gains, how are you doing today? I'm guessing you're taking off for work pretty soon? All right, let's I guess let's do the thing. Let's do the thing. Let's get it done. Did you beat Pokemon? No. I got such a long way to go. Did 10 miles, did not need coffee. Smoking the turkey tomorrow. We're having the bro and sister-in-law and nephew. That sounds lovely. Is this similar to the time a classmate put Vicks Vapor Rub in his lower danglies? That is exactly what we are talking about, Para. 100%. You are on the right track. You are on the right track. Yeah, I don't know why we thought it was so funny. I think for the same reason that, like, little boys think pain is funny. Little boys like to talk other little boys into doing things that hurt themselves, because that's what little boys do. I don't know why. Whew. No one knows. Okay, so we need 175, which is going to be 15 and 5. Master of Shuppets. Pulling the string. I was trying to find some other Metallica that I wanted on the playlist. I'll be honest with y'all. I couldn't find any that I really wanted. I used to listen to a butt ton of Metallica. My sympathy. I don't think I want to start on stream. Let chat pick starter. Oh, you want to start on stream. Gotcha. So the mic I'm using is a Rode wireless mic. I can, whoop, this one. I bought the 2-pack so I can have one charging. It works pretty well. You have to have the software on when you're using it, is the one thing. It's also the run our friend told us was she was in the half marathon fanatics group, the levels of the planets. She blurted out she was in Uranus, so 10 miles of Uranus jokes ensued. Oh, wow. Wait, so like, does that go inward, outward? So like, is like Mercury like one of the top tier groups? Salt and Ice Challenge is big over here, and that's chemically burning yourself and left permanent scars. Holy cow. I didn't know about that. So I'm out there. I don't think I needed my pullover for my run today. Oh, did you just get your run in, One Tree? How'd it go? What'd you do? So this mic was, you check Best Buy now, because when I got it, I want to say it was like, actually, I don't remember. It was more than 100 and less than 200. From my conversations with transman friends, the answer might be testosterone. Pluto is beginner and works inward. Okay, gotcha. 5 miles, 8:17 pace. That's burning. Gamer gains. Have a good work lurk, or like, you know, work departure. I'm not assuming that you're lurking. I'm not trying to pressure you. Yeah, I did 4 yesterday. Was not at that pace. I did kind of a progressive into a tempo, and then tried to chill out for the last portion of it, but I was imperfect at that. Plan for tomorrow morning is to just do however many slow miles I can. I'm aiming for like 6 or 7. 7 would be the longest run I've done since the marathon. I haven't done any long runs since. What was the plan with Okami and Graveyard Keeper? Are they going on the poll? So what's going to happen, Moon, is next week, I'm going to be gone on Tuesday. And so the week after that, I'm going to start Graveyard Keeper. And then after that, we're doing Okami. So the fact that both of them are on sale at the same time was like, yes, I'm buying both of them because I want to play both of them. Because I wanted to play Okami for a long time. And Graveyard Keeper has been one that's been like on my short list for the recent times. Meeting's done for the week. Hell yeah! Oh hell yeah! Looking forward to it. Lovely. Zorpox, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Run Club. How you doing today? It's time to hit some volume bench. Okami is surprisingly long. Like, how long is surprisingly long? Like, are we talking 40? Are we talking 50? Because it is something I need to take into consideration, because whenever I play on Tuesdays, I have less overall time to play the game than I do on my Sunday games. So longer games tend to be a little bit tougher. Like, I played Oblivion for like 16 weeks on stream, it felt like. And I have like only like scattered VODs to show for it because that was in the time I wasn't paying enough attention to my VODs. Ooh, that felt pretty good. Like a good long Zelda game, less than 30. Oh, okay, that's perfect. That is the like perfect length of adventure that I want. 15 to 30. Thoughts on platformers? Guess Medieval was kind of platformy. Last one I think I played was Hat in Time, and I loved that game. I like platformers. I've never been like, I haven't been super drawn to them in previous, like recent years, but I'm always down for one if it's got a really interesting story, you know? Andy, how we doing, friend? Welcome in, Raiders. What's up? Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Joe. Go by Cool Runnings. You see him pronouns. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, we lift weights. Tuesdays, Sundays, we play video games all the time. We're an inclusive community all about getting moving in the ways that work for you. Welcome in, Raiders. Luigi's Mansion 3. KBN. That's excellent. Welcome in, Indy. Doctor's appointment is done. Now I'm walking to my friend's place, which is all the way across town. That's a long walk, Andy. Are you safe? Are you staying safe? 33.5 for main story, 40 to 55 for all stuff on how long to beat. Okay. Word. Yeah, I could be down for that. I haven't looked at Graveyard Keeper. I'm guessing Graveyard Keeper is like 20 to 30 for just like base game. I mean, management sims are always a little bit wobbly in that regard. Don't tell work I'm here. I won't, Jay. Your secret's safe with me. You decided what dish you're making. I think we're gonna throw together a casserole to bring. I might just make green bean casserole. We might bring classics. We might make green bean casserole and bring a canned jellied cranberry sauce. Or maybe I'll make like a pre-mixed cocktail or something. I think people would enjoy that. Welcome, Indy. How are you? How are you doing? But yeah, I'm excited to break into the next Tuesday games. And Sunday games, right? Because we're going to do Resident Evil DLC is what we're doing next for Sundays. And then we're going to do Fable 3. And it's taken forever for me to play Fable 3, and I realize that, and I'm sorry, but I'm also not. I'm going to make sure there aren't any hot fires that I need to manage with work real quick. Of course. Nuts. I knew this person was going to message me. Ooh. All right. Okay. Great. Anything else? Anything burning? Anything on fire? Good. Yeah, we have an early release today. So they do casseroles in Michigan and not hot dishes. Wait. Wait, hold on. Are those different things? They're the same thing, right? Managing hot firefighters? I'm signing up for HR right now. Do it. Do it. Join the Horde. Join the Horde, Gaston. Message on the company Slack. Life hack. Simply do not see it. If you don't perceive it, it's not your problem. It's that simple. Just ignore it. Do it. Do it. I do feel ignored sometimes. But that's okay. Again, like, you know, I came to the realization, I'll share this after my set. Do it. Join us. Join the dark side. I gotta do embrace the hatred in your heart. HR stands for hatred resources. I think Minnesota is the only state in the Midwest that calls casseroles hot dishes. Is that why Devon is the hot dish? Sorry, if you don't know the hot dish, I guess I'll just give her a shout. Go check out Devon. One of my main duties is staring at the Slack at all times. Oh. In Germany, they just call them gratin. Gratin? Gratin? When I'm like, woohoo, only a few more things with working them off. A few more things are difficult to do. It's supposed to be easy peasy, lemon squeezy, but now it's difficult, lemon difficult. Is there a difference between sweet tea and iced tea? Yes. Iced tea is cold tea. Sweet tea is iced tea with a butt ton of sugar in it. Literally just add a bunch of sugar. And that's very much a Southern thing. Like I had so I had some friends in high school whose families came up from Georgia. And like whenever I'd go to their house, we'd have sweet tea. It was just like always available. Like they always have it on hand. I don't know like where in the culture that came from. I'm sure there's like a very good like real explanation for where that comes from, but not all iced tea is sweetened, but all sweet tea is iced. All poo-poo times are pee-pee times, but not all pee-pee times are poo-poo times. Would you like to hear that again? Is it because the devil came down to Georgia? He was looking for a soul to steal, but I don't think that that involved adding sugar to everyone's tea. That is, you know, I accept that hypothesis. I accept that hypothesis. But I don't think, I think that that may be a spurious relationship. I think that we may be creating some causal connections where one may not exist. My compounds have taken so long today. Thank you, everyone who has put up with me just like taking my time today. Just felt extra chatty, you know? I like y'all. I want to talk to you as much as I can before Thanksgiving. I think sweet tea has to do with sugarcane plantations in proximity to the South as a display of wealth back when sugar was hella expensive. Honestly, I believe that, Jay. I 100%. I 100% accept that as a reason. So many things that are commonplace now are commonplace because people did it to show off how rich they were at one point or another. The entire concept of Christmas trees, I'm pretty sure, comes from people like flaunting that they could, one, fit a tree in their house, and two, that they could just like find a tree and afford to like cut it down and put it up as decoration. We call it Tea Hanksgiving because Kelly doesn't like Tom Hanks. I'm using that. I'm adapting it right now. Tiger, hope your day's going to look like a damn snack. Can I take a bite? Tiger, you are entitled to a nibble. How are you doing today, friend? Day's going great. I'm ready for my last set of bench now. Oh. Welcome in, Tiger. We snaw. I did 2 extra because I'm feeling sassy. That was a rough one. Act of sticking out one's pinky finger while drinking, had to date back to medieval practice of using it for dipping into spices, such as mustard or salt while eating. Huh. Have you all seen the first Forks? You may if you like, Medrin. Happy Wednesday. Lift all the heavy things. I'm glad you're here, Tiger. Spices were hella expensive. It's not genetically encoded. Wait, what do you mean, Tom? I'll go back here. The camera is like... Takes the flex out. Hope that was okay. Geek flex. Geek flex. Welcome in, Medrin. Welcome in, welcome back. Thanks for the redeem. Lift me up, Dad. Put me on top of the slide. Okay. So now we're gonna do hip thrusts. I may have over-programmed. My cats do a big stretch. Ooh, big stretch, big fella. Ooh, big stretch. I tell Evie every morning that she did a great stretch. I say, good stretch. And then I give her a little kiss on the forehead. And then we go for a walk around the block. And then she runs upstairs and jumps into bed with her mom. Puts her butt on my pillow. You know, usual dog stuff. But it's okay because she's cute. She's cute, so she gets away with it. To be fair, there's stuff that I get away with because I'm cute. I mean, with my wife. Ooh. Ooh, my wife. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know why I feel so uninspired for Thanksgiving this year. Like, I'm really excited to spend it with people. And like, I am excited to eat. But I haven't been as much like, oh yeah, I'm gonna cook this, and this, and this, and this, and this. You know what I mean? Everyone's familiar with the and this thing, right? Seems to be a universal experience, the big stretch, yeah. Oh, Tiger, I'm sorry about your headphones. What's happening? How long have you had them for? My headphones are starting to give me a little bit of trouble, but they ain't dying yet. Thankfully. I made a severe tactical mistake. I think when I bought my headphones, I pretty much always get the Geek Squad protection. So here's an actual life hack. If you're someone who is buying like a decent pair of headphones for working out, buy them from Best Buy and get Geek Squad protection. Pay for like the higher layer of protection if you can, and set the warranty for like the 2-year warranty. And if you're using them a lot and like they're getting sweaty or anything happens to them, they really don't ask a lot of questions. So I have essentially, for like 6 years, gotten all of my workout headphones almost for free. I basically just had to pay like the upgrade fee because I had the protection. And when they inevitably died within the first 2 years, I was able to get them replaced without having to pay anything. Oh, hello, Helios. How you doing? Whoa! What is up, Raiders? How we doing? Welcome in. Slightly popular. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Raiders. How's it going? Let me get a little shout for Slightly Popular. How y'all doing today? My name is Joe. I go by Cool Runnings here on Twitch. I use he, him pronouns. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, we lift weights. Tuesdays and Sundays, we play video games. All the time. All the time. All the time. We're an inclusive community. All about getting moving in the way that works for you. Welcome in, friends. Thank you, Tiger. If you need some good, comfortable shorts, check out Joe's merch. Absolutely love them. Probably my favorite gym shorts. Oh my gosh, Gaston. You're too kind. Inspiring you with a dark chocolate bourbon pecan pie. Oh, damn, that's a good idea. Discount tires and shirts. Oh, welcome, Raiders. Slightly popular. I don't know if you had to raid and run, but thanks for bringing your community over here. Mr. Lyons, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Run Club. Yeah, we're just about to get some hip thrusts in. We're doing, it's my first powerlifting split that I've ever really done. So we're on week 4 of the program. I need to set up my tricep pushdowns. But Raiders, make sure you're taking care of yourself. Grab a snack, grab a drink, grab a stretch, grab a walk. If y'all want a raid video to see what we're all about, we can deliver that for you. Otherwise, come on in and just kind of enjoy being. You know what I'm saying? Join the community. No pressure. No pressure on anything, bruh. Wasn't sure how I'd handle that fabric for shorts, but they're so comfortable. They really are. I was surprised with how comfortable they were. Helios, how have you been, friend? Hope everyone's doing well. Sorry for the delay. Oh, no, it's all good. It's all good, Popular. One Man Platoon, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Run Club. But Popular, how was your stream? How's it going? Sorry about your freeze. I'm taking like way too long to swap out my equipment here. So our plan is to superset hip thrusts with tricep pushdowns. These movements have nothing to do with one another, and we're literally only supersetting them to save time overall. So that's the idea. Got to get my big old cushion here. A little bit of cushion for the pushing. And your connection to the Metro games. Excuse you. I enjoyed the Metro games. You know what? Actually, you've been around since I started then. It was very fun. Always fun to hang with my friends. Did you do some lobbies? Did you play with your folks? A boy in a gym. Story of my life. What up, Jacob man? How we doing? It's M2022. Welcome in. All right. All right. One more thing I got to do. I just got to weigh down my bench. Because it will slide backwards. And we will have a bad time. Hold this bad boy up. Need a sequel to the Metro series. Did you play all of them, Moon? That was like the first full series that I played through on stream was Metro. One of the first games I ever streamed was 2033. And then I did Last Light. And after Last Light, we did Exodus. And Exodus kept on blowing up my computer. It was a good time. Oh, that's good. That felt all right. You will escape those. TM, you must do these hip thrusts. TM, give me more bullets. It's gonna be 2 years since you played Metro Last Light. Are they coming up with a new game? What did you think of Exodus, Moon? I had some feelings about Exodus. And I think if I revisited it, I might feel better about it. Perhaps. I didn't know they were developing a new game. That's rad. Ugh. Yowza. Whoop. There we go. Try to keep the rest a little tighter. Jigaman, how are you today? How'd the weigh-in go? Still have a crash with Metro with RTX 4090. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't put it past Deep Silver. Let's make a game that is so graphically intensive it doesn't even work on the newest graphics cards. That tracks. Jellyby Jim, need more equipment in mine. Oh man, you know, popular. It has been such a fun thing building this up, but I've definitely taken my time with it, right? Piece by piece. And I've been really thankful for folks' generosity because it wouldn't come together if it weren't for streaming it. Kat, how are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in, Kat. Ratatouille. Y'all, please go and check out Kat. Kat's a lovely human. Lovely human. Oh, you've been playing the devil in me? That's a note for me. That's a note for me, dog. Only lost 0.2 pounds, so I'm stuck. Trainer said I'll need to increase my cardio. Find an indoor bike to use in the winter. Do you have any guidance on what you're gonna do for your cardio? Because I have some thoughts for you if you'd like. Oh, you're too kind. Only been in this house for a year, so it'll get there. Oh, popular, that's... If you are referring to me, thank you, that's very kind. I'm all ears. Okay. I can give you some ideas to help make it not boring. Because like indoor cycling can get really, really boring. My big thing is oh, that's okay, Para. Don't worry about it. Hold on a sec. Tiger said they're just a $10 pair of headphones from Walmart. Had a stretch of a few months where I went through a pair of headphones a week, so I always buy 2 pairs. Yeah, headphones are something that, as Moon said, definitely worth getting a protection plan on. And you really get what you pay for with headphones. And it's unfortunate. It's like a pair of boots, right? If you buy cheap boots, then they're gonna wear out super quick. And like, just because you can't front the money for expensive boots, you end up spending more. Does that make sense? Is it good, Kat? How's your community liking it? Oh man, I cannot do those Dark Pictures games. But Jigaman, so here's what I'll tell you. Here's what I'll tell you for cycling workouts. And this goes to anyone who's doing any sort of cardio, but particularly cycling cardio. Have one day, say you're gonna do cardio 3 days per week. You're gonna have 2 days per week where you're gonna go steady pace, right? 2 days per week where you're going steady pace. And then 1 day per week where you're gonna be doing either hill intervals or sprint intervals. So steady pace is like, you know, as you figure out what that looks like for you on the bike, not like too intense of a heart rate, but something that you could comfortably go like 20 to 30 minutes on without having to stop. And then one of your days you want to be like 1 minute hard effort uphill, 2 minutes, you know, just intervals, right? 1 minute hard effort uphill, 2 minutes like cruising or kind of a slower pace. But if you cycle in interval or hill workouts, it becomes so much less of a drag. And you'll burn a ton of calories that way. Yeah, Jigaman, DM me about it if you want more specific details, because I can lay something out a little bit more in depth with a little more time. Wait, Just Dance just came out? What's on the track list? Too bad we can't play it on Twitch. Seem to be enjoying. I really like them. Much spoops. New one is particularly creepy. I'm curious to ask more, but I also don't want to like spoil it for anyone else, you know? So I will keep my mouth shut. I will avoid asking more questions. Come on. Ah. Of course, Sugar Man. But yeah, that's the rough thing about the winter time is it's a great time to get some indoor cardio in, but indoor cardio can be such a drag. Don't be afraid to like watch a show. Danger High Voltage is on there. Should we listen to it now? Shit. I did just spill water all over my laptop. Everything's plugged into everything. All right. All right, everyone. I need to go. I need to go like right now. Everyone, have a great day. Yeah, no, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I just need to power it down. Flip it over and power it down. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Everyone, hey, you know what? Here. Let me see if I can do this on my phone. Wow. What a fun way to end the stream. Good stream. Everyone, truly, like, thank you so much for being here today. Let me get a raid going. Nah, we're good. Someone tell me who to raid. Is Celtsy live? Yeah, I gotta leave. I just spilled water on my laptop, so I gotta like shut this thing down. Let me see if this works. We're good, friends. Everyone, thank you so much for being here today. Again, my name is Joe. I go by Cool Runnings. If you'd be so kind. Does this work? Celtsy's live. Perfect. All right. We're going to raid Celtsy. Everyone, have a great turkey day. Have a great turkey day. Take it easy. Have some good food. Hey, and here's the biggest thing. If I want to say one more thing before we leave, if you're celebrating, celebrate. Don't get stressed about what it's doing to your diet. Everything's temporary. Have some fun. Enjoy some time with family. If you're not celebrating, enjoy the rest of your week. I'll be back on Friday for another lift, and I can't wait to see you then. Have a good one, y'all. Happy Thanksgiving! I'm thankful for all of you. Bye-bye!